welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you game one of a huge four-game weekend set. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, obviously last year was a difficult year for this guy. I mean, you lose that many ball games, and even if you pitched well in some of them, the fact that that loss is hanging on you the day that you took the mound can be hard to shake. But, you know, for guys to get to this level, to be big leaguers, they've had to overcome a lot. And for him, this is just one more thing. Throw away last year, hit the reset button, come out and have a great year this year.
And here it comes. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. At the belt and fires. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And a pitch.
2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Garrett Mitchell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Christian Yelich. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Mitchell, the runner at second with 1 away. This to center field. Azokar settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. And we're back on the hill and coming off a great start, Brandon Woodruff.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Starling Marte in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Woodruff, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. And let's take a look at the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Number 11 stands in now and watches strike 1. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
1 out, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's Juan Soto.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the 0-1. Soto checks his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Rule the swing. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Hoskins.
Gore, a 6'2 southpaw, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The pitch. That misses, and that is ball one. And a pitch. That clips a corner. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Hard hit to third. McNeil gets it to first. One up, one down.
The right fielder, Jackson Chorio.
Jackson Chorio up now for the Brewers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
No score here in the second. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
In the air, right field. Soto really on his horse for it. Snags it on the run. And there's two down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Blake Perkins. Not even close there. Ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. And he deals. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
This guy's seen two changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Two down, nobody on. That one misses. And now 3-1. And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two outs. To third. Toss to Alonso. Out number 3. Brewers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. Woodruff back to work. And that's outside. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Here's Francisco Lindor, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Fought off foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
That misses. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Fastball for a strike. Late on that fastball.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Jose Azocar in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. One run across in the frame so far, bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. On the ground. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. The 0-2. Now one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Kicks and fires.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lindor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And the right-hander deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. here in Queens. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Jefferson Caro. Gore back to work. Off the mark there.
Ball.
And that's ball one. The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Drifts towards it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The lefty ready. And a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here's the rookie third baseman, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Hit in the air, right field. Soto snags it for the second out. Up now for Milwaukee, Eric Brown Jr. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one misses. Ball one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throws to first. And that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And it remains 1-0. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
For the Mets, the third baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. Foul ball there. Next offering is foul back. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets under it and pops it up. Settles under this one. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now back, left fielder, Starling Marte.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 so far. That's in there. Strike one. Ball one there. And the righty deals. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Joe McDonald says he went around. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. And now 2 balls and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And here it comes. And another ball.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Popped in the air, left side. And the inning is over. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers nothing. This is Bryce Terang. The pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Kicks and deals. And that clips the inside corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And now the lefty fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. The punch out there, and there's one down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Doubled in his first AB. In there, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball. Got him. And now 2 gone.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
That one ripped. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail here 1-0. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Now 1-1.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And he deals.
Ball.
Misses inside. And that's ball 3.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
In the air, center field. Perkins sizing this one up. And there's one away.
The first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
1 down, base is empty. In the air, left field. Yelich should have it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Two outs. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two now. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches, 32 years old, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. And now it's even up.
Well, these Brewers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's a 1-1. And that's too high. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Ooh, Byron. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The pitch stays alive.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 2-2. That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. He's 0 for 1. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. On the first, double play.
Been a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
And now the center fielder, Blake Perkins. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one ran inside, almost got him. Out to short. Lindor on the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Struck out swinging his first time. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
0-2.
And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, Boog, that 0-2 slider was completely set up by the first two pitches of the at-bat where they went hard in. As a hitter, you got to be a little quick. You think that they're going to try to exploit you in that part of the plate, and they go away with the breaking ball. Very difficult to be able to get something to that pitch. So nice execution from start to finish for the 3-pitch strikeout.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch just misses.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Kicks and fires. That one's in there. And 1-1. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Azokar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In for a strike, and a count even 1-1. And a pitch. And another ball. Two outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
In the air to left center. Yelich on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Here's the Brewers. Brewers catcher now, Jefferson Caro. Struck out looking his first time. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
And a pitch. And now the count is even. And here it comes. Late that time, it's strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Inside, just missed. And a 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Now the third baseman.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That clips the corner. And a foul ball. And ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers nothing. Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Woodruff back to work. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike one. And the right-hander deals. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Good eye in that spot. Just off the inside corner, and it's a full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Starling Marte, the next to hit. That one missed. And it's even up.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. That's down and in. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Here's the second baseman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Yelich makes a nice running catch.
The batter, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that's downstairs and outside.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch misses.
Ball.
2 balls, no strikes. This one chopped to first. Two outs.
That's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The 3-1. Here's a rocket out to left. Yelich makes the grab, and that's the inning. Mets strand 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Back to the top of the lineup, Bryce Terang getting ready to hit. Here comes a pitch.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
1-2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now Garrett Mitchell on a line out towards center. Azoka puts it away. 2 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
That one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Left-hand batter waits. That one not close. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Two down, nobody on. And that one ripped into right. And that's just foul. The pitch. Now will bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Hall takes over on the mound. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
As the lefty gets to work. That's outside. 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Nick Mears, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Peguero getting cranked up as well. And another ball. And now the lefty swings and misses. Now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The lefty fires. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind to kick the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 2.
Francisco Lindor.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now back, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And the 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
The 1-2. This to third. Fires over to Hoskins. That is the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. But they're on top 1-0. Gore into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. So now 1-2 to Reese. And another ball. And a pitch. Line drive. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Mackenzie Gore done for the night, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound. And we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. The Mets That's with a new arm on the mound, Jose Butto.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So digging in, Jackson Chourio, known for his late inning heroics. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. So the tying run at second. Flips the corner. That is strike two. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A.J. Minter, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Diaz also getting ready. Man at second. Left field. Marte moves under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that off. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Azokar moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now back, catcher, Jefferson Carroll.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jefferson Carroll, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Man on second, 2 down. Strike three, got him swinging. That's out number 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. The wind of the pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Hall, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And there's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Good eye right there.
3-1.
And a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And now one away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Azokar, batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1.
And a pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch.
Ball.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand
1-2.
the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Line to left. Yelich puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
Baseman number 3.
Two outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had a sight set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So the batting order turns over. Starling Marte digs in now. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Now it's the second baseman. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Perkins makes a nice grab and a full sprint. The Mets add one to their lead on this solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Brewers.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edward.
Here's the third baseman.
Leading off to the Brewers, the third baseman, number 27.
The pitch. Splits the plate. 0-1. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a two-seamer. And the righty deals. That's in there. And that is strike two. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next to hit, Eric Brown Jr. Fastball for a strike. Diaz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. McNeil gets it to first. Now only one out remaining.
Couple of pitches and a quick out. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Terang, the next to hit, takes outside. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
So 2 down. So here's the Brewers DH, Garrett Mitchell. First pitch misses.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,000.